Are you aware that maltreatment of Nwada, Igbo, I'm talking about Igbo culture, tradition, and spirituality, whether the Nwada is married or unmarried, are you aware that the maltreatment of any female in Ala Igbo, be it in your family, your lineage, or elsewhere, are you aware it has dire consequences? If you are the kind of person, especially a man, let me not specify whether it's husband or brother or uncle or cousin or nephew, as long as you are a man and you are maltreating a Nwada, whether the Nwada is the one that lives an exemplary life or the one that does not live exemplary life, please be careful. The consequences is very, very dire, in the sense that even if you are not in support of any meeting, any plan against Nwada Igbo, it is better for you to speak out and say, my hand no dey o, aka m ọkpa m adịrọkwa ya. Remove your slippers, whatever thing, your shoes you are putting on, be you man or woman, especially our male folks. This message is for you. Remove it. Remove your slippers, your shoe, and say that your hand no dey o. You are not involved in this plan. Whether they are planning to uproot her from the father's house because she's unmarried, or whether they are planning to chase her away from her husband's house, anything that it is, beware. Especially where I come from, as a daughter, women have spiritual roles that they play. There is no female in Oka that is not respected spiritually by our ancestors. Their words are power, especially the ones that live a good life. Anything that will make you to be in their wrong side, please avoid it, physically and spiritually. Their wahala is unending. Whether she is good or bad, or if the mother is married or unmarried, but she came back to her husband's house, please treat her with respect. Even their fellow women, treat her with respect. Don't mock her because she went to marry and the marriage didn't favor her. Don't mock her that, oh, she's still in her father's house. No husband has come for her. Do you know that we have our various you? Do you know that our oath of life differ? That is why some people, when they are doing all these things, I look at them and marvel at their stupidity. Have you heard about that name? Ogechi Kama, Ogechukwu Kama, Ogechi, or however you want to pronounce it. Have you heard that? Why is it that women are always mocked for everything? Why? Why is it that some Diopala who feel that they are entitled to the inheritance, once they get it, and maybe there is a Nwada in such situation that I'm trying to talk about, they turn against them. All their heart desire is to push them out of their father's house. Your papa no see him when he dey in house, even the wife. Or even if your papa and mama don't die, the mama and papa will hold una together. They don't die. Why? Is she not of the same flesh and blood? Is it because you want freedom, liberty? I don't understand. I want to tell you that it has spiritual consequences. The one that whether her hands they clean or her hands no they clean, no use this your mouth where you take the chop. No use this mouth where you take suck your mama breast. Tell your Adanne or whoever you call her Nwada to leave her father's house or to be in cahoots with evil people to chase her away from her husband's house or chase her away from her father's house. Can you bear the consequences? Whether she is old or young. Respect is reciprocal. Yes, we know. And yes, we are aware that there are Nwada that are very stubborn, that are very, very evil. Allow Ugugu to deal with them. Allow Ajani to deal with them. Allow Ufufe to deal with them. Allow your ancestors, your NDJ that owns that lineage, to treat her fuck up. If she is good, allow her to reap the dividend. Maybe her oath of life says that she's not going to marry. Everybody have their different oath of life. If it's the one that is reversible, your parents would have done something about it. Even you as the brother should help out. Yes, don't assume that everybody knows everything. If you try to carry her along, maybe she's a Christian and she refuses, please take it easy. Take it easy. Even if she dash you waka, tell her, it is not good though, I am still your brother, don't do that. Even if she tells you any hurtful words, tell her that you leave her to your ancestors. And Ogugunne don't take laws into your hands. The spirit will always fight for her. She is bona fide, part and parcel of that land, of that Umbun, of that spiritual ancestral lineage, of that family, as long as you both bear the same surname. Whatever that is her share, Okenkeya, near, whether she deserves it or not. Don't ever mock her because of your situation, her situation. Because you, the man, you will have children tomorrow. Amongst your children, you might have daughters too. You see it? You might have daughters. So whatever you do to her is going to rebound on your own children. And if she cries bitterly about it, hey, I don't want to say too much. There are women too, even wives that were married. You enter the family because you saw that the other is not married, or maybe she don't go marry, come back because of circumstances beyond her control. You feel that you that married the brother, you are better than her. Therefore, you can mock her and say negative things about her. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Tomorrow, I pray God bless you, you woman that is married into the house, for you to have your own female children. Do you know their own akalaka? Do you know their own destiny in life? Ask yourself, do you know their own destiny? Do you know whether you will have female children? There are women that are fond of this, even male ones in the family. You tell your other, you call her Nagano, Nagano, Nagano. Have you seen the future? Do you know whether it will favor you when you are gone? Do you know whether you will have female children? Do you know whether your female children will take care of you in old age? Do you know whether they are going to marry? Do you know whether they are going to get married? A soft answer repels bad words. So even if body they pepper that other, try as much as possible to help her out. Make her comfortable. Give her money if she needs financial support, whether physically or spiritual support. Give it to her. I know that the universe will bless you. I know that the universe will not forget. Even if she says bad word against you despite your being good, the universe will also reciprocate, because it's what one gives out that one gets. What you garbage in is what you will garbage out. Everybody will reap what they sow. But the one of say you sit down, even you as an ada, you are planning to eject another woman from her husband's house. Be careful. And an so allow the person to reap the repercussion of whatever good or bad they did or they are doing in the family they are married into, or because she came back to her father's house. Arona Agbakasi body con the pepper. Who will be? Will be say go marriage finish, come back where she dey okay. Especially if the marriage was a good one. But due to one or two interference from third party, everything comes scatter. The women are not always happy. Are you listening? They are not always happy. But if it's the marriage that the man is at fault, beating, nagging, domestic violence, you don't use it to mock her. She came to safeguard her life because she's supposed to find succor. She's supposed to seek refuge in the place where she was born. It's not a bad thing. Even today, fathers do give their daughters land in case of such situation. If it is possible, said that that land has been built on, they give them the house, give them a business that will make them not to be liabilities. So despite all this, and you are mocking Nwada, it's very, very bad. You people should learn. Give respect to whom respect is due. Whether na winch na bio. Do you know that witches, they reap the repercussions of the evil they do? They do. Even wizards. So even if she doesn't require that label, don't put that label on her. Except you want to close your lineage. You have to be careful. Any harm done to a lady who remains in her father's house, there is spiritual repercussion. Nwada gba n'afa because of the maltreatment, it is always dire. The consequence is always terrible. Nwada can wipe out a whole family because of the maltreatment. Nwada that was sold in slavery, even at the days of old, is still disturbing families till date. The ones that were raped and killed, they still disturb families till date. The ones that were sold off, nobody knew their whereabouts, they still disturb families to today. How much more the living one that you can see? You now decide to be headmaster of trouble. You don't know maltreatment of Nwada to the point that she can't buy. She's ready to wipe out generations of family. Any conspiracy against her, even anyone in that meeting must collect. Umunna they do krukere. Except you're not in support. You must collect. Even if you are there, they are planning evil against Nwada. And you don't say it out, because most times when people fight against people who say the truth, it is as if that those ones are weak. They are not. Why they stand on the path of the truth is because they don't want the law of retributive justice to affect them. They don't want karma to come for them. So the best thing you can do is to say it out. I am not a party to this. Heaven bear me witness. My ancestors bear me witness. That is the essence of removing that shoe. Mother Earth, because that land you are working on will also judge you, you evildoer that are plotting and planning, seeking for Nwada to maltreat or to push away from her father's house so that she cannot have any inheritance. Even if it is one room that is due to her, give it to her. Even if it is a flat, give it to her. Even if it is a land, give it to her. Even if it is to manage a business, whatever it is, a new legacy that was given to her by her parents before their death. Don't contend or contest against that Nwada, even in court. You might try because of your financial wherewithal that you are going to win her, but you will never be at peace in your life. Even your children will never be at peace. If she cries out to Mother Earth because of that injustice, that cry resonates spiritually, it goes far. I don't want to start talking about characteristics of Mother Earth, Ani, Ajani, as some people will call it, Ogugu, Enuani, Ogugu Mmiri, because some of these are that they are reincarnated from water. We are talking about Ogugu Mmiri, Ogugu Enuani. They are all interlinked. There is no more that walks alone. They will heed her cry. They will rise up. All the other Ada that are Ndi Ichie, Ndi Inyom, in the other life that support good cause, they will support her. If peradventure she dies because of that maltreatment and enters Ogugu Nwanyi's abode for protection, you all know that Ogugu is a very big mmụọ. It's also like a female association for women, spiritually and physically. Because in the olden days, When a woman is married, she goes with a ugugu to her husband's house. I'm not talking about today. Many markets, the deities or the more that man them, majority are females. So imagine you are also son of the soil. You don't want to acknowledge your source because women are deities, whether good or bad. They are. That they become bad is as a result of misuse of their power or because they were not properly brought up or because they change according to circumstances or because of their iyuwa. Are you listening? Some people's iyuwa, they are here to do evil, not even to do good. So you should know that. If peradventure the person changes and is now misbehaving, try and find out the cause. Some, because they didn't heed their spiritual call, they become a terror to themselves. They enter negative cult, and they start doing evil. Just because they didn't heed their call, that angle will start working in the opposite direction. The energies that they are supposed to use to work will turn against them. People will see them as evil, whereas they are not evil. It is because of the spiritual veil used to cover them because they refuse to toe their path. That is why some will see them and say they are evil, that nothing good comes out of them. To show you how women are so powerful, even in the spirit realm. Try as much as possible to avoid it. Maltreatment of Nwada Igbo, whether your sister or the first daughter, second daughter, or fourth, or fifth, or eighth, every Igbo woman or girl is an Ada. Is Mwopu. It is not limited only to Igbo contemporary society. I think in every tribe, they value women. They place value on women. Women are gatekeepers. Women are multipliers. Women are pathfinders. Women are waymakers. In a woman, they are multifunctional, multitasking, multi-dynamic, and unique in whatever they do in life. For those who have discovered their purpose on earth, those ones who have not discovered, you see them, they are always wayward. At a point in time, it might be she was destined that in her 30s, she will come to self-actualization and realize her path. That is why women should do their best to train their girls in a positive way. Same thing is applicable to men. Fathers should teach sons to value women, value good women, and also to tolerate those ones who are mischievous, who are evil. You can separate from them. It's not a must. You be in close proximity with them. If you cannot tolerate their evilness and whatever negative things they do, yes, put a demarcation, put a distance, but not to the extent that you raise your hand and you start beating, you start flogging, or you buy. If you don't even want her again as a wife, kindly take her back to her father's house. She gets sauce. Carry and go back to her papa's house to avoid killing anybody. If it's a spiritual problem, try your best to help her solve it. Don't just condemn the person. Don't just condemn the woman. If you try, no agree you, carry and go back to her papa's house. Any man that steals money from a woman, you are in big trouble. You have a debt that you pay forever in your life, even in your own generation, the female ones. So you better be careful. If you know you don't love a woman, don't come close. If you know you are for evil, you want to do evil to her, don't come close. Some women are very, very unforgiving. It reflects in Nwada, her spiritual makeup. If she swear for you, you no go ever see better for your life. Huh? So always be careful. Don't conspire. Try as much as possible to help out. If that Nwada needs help, help the best way you can. People train their sisters, they help their aunties, they train their aunties' children, whether male or female. People do that willingly. It's not a big deal. If you see her daughters are good, you don't want them to end up like her mother. Do your utmost and train them. Give them scholarship. Let them learn skills. You can also keep your distance while doing this. Yes, if you find out and they are willing to, you pay for them, overlook it. Or you sit the person down and tell the person, I have done this for you, not because I am doing it because of posterity, because of the future, because I don't want you to be like your mother. Kuwako Ibonsube, hit the nail on the head. I am doing this so that you become a better version of your mother. If that mother is so terrible, but her offspring, her children, maybe daughters, are good, you do that. That is a weapon. Anywhere that terrible sister of yours, or anywhere that terrible auntie or whoever, that is a negative vision, a negative version of Nwada is, anything she does will not affect you. Because by so doing, you understand? So that is my word of advice. Maltreatment of Nwada is very, very, very wrong. Anywhere you are and they are planning against Nwada, especially the ones that their hands are clean, they want to evacuate her from her husband's house, from her father's house. You see her as a blockage, hindrance, obstacle. Do not participate. Do not participate in that act. Golisho Mudi. Tell them your hand, your leg, no day. Your armpit, hair, no day inside. They will not say hair, dey the armpit. Now you shave them. You understand? Because what you do in life is what you'll be judged with. Even your ancestors will not be happy. They want you people to live in peace. If she's the one that is in the wrong, that doesn't want peace to reign, try as much as possible to even report her to her fellow Nwada, because every town and village, they have association of Nwada, or Umuopu, as the case may be. Report her there. Let them call her to order. Yes, there are so many ways to buy a cow without cutting the neck. Report her. If the parents are still alive, report her to your parents. Association where she is, report her. It is not only Nwada association that they have. If they have Ogbako Ụmụnwaanyị, report her there, women wing in your village of any good association that she belongs. Go and report her there. You can also have a tete-a-tete with her, heart-to-heart talk. Sit her down. Whenever she's in her best mood, tell her about her wrongdoings. That is not good. Some actions that she takes is not good, it's detrimental. This is the consequences to avoid future problem. Or if there is a way that you can reconcile her with her husband, please do everything within your power to do that. Without you obviously showing that you are doing this so that she will go away, she will move away. She will not come and share the house with you people or property or whatever. Nwanyị bụ ife. Nwanyị bụrụkwa ife. Nneka, Nne Amaka, Nne bụ Nneọma. So in whatever we do in this life, let us respect our gender. Aka n'ikwu aka ekpe, aka ekpe kwụ aka nri. I will still talk about ndị diokpala. But today, I want to tell you specifically that maltreatment of married or unmarried female in the family is not good. It has spiritual consequences. Where I come from in Oka, you don't do that. Adachu nwa adachu na benna ya. Adeti nwa ada ife. You don't raise your hand and beat a woman. You don't. If she has become a burden that you don't want her anymore, peacefully take her back to her father's house. Even if in her father's house, she don't want to stay on her lane, report her to Nwada or report her to her Nwada, them, within the Umunna. If the Umunna cannot handle it, take it out to the village Nwada. Because some societies, they have their own structures of how they do things. You can report her to the elders in the family within. If she is so uncontrollable, do your best to avoid her. Because some of them are like trapped. Some of them, they don't know what they are doing. Maybe till they grow old and it's too late for them. Or till when the consequences of their actions start, rearing its ugly head. Some are even unrepentant. That is why I'm talking about you. And some who have deliberately chosen not to answer their spiritual call. Because her spirit guide will so deal with her, she will turn to the other side. Not until she reconciles with those spirit guides. That is probably when you can start seeing goodness. You can still see changes in her. All right? A word is enough for the wise. You, man, male, whether sons, husbands, fathers, please respect women. Women are portals. Women are altars. Especially those ones that do good. And doing good is not compulsory, because some out of life, some were good before, then when they reincarnated back, they say they will no longer be good. They want to give people fire for fire. Some, because they are choosing ones they don't want, or they have not discovered who they are, they start disturbing them. Some, because of the wickedness meted out to them in their husband's house. Some out of betrayal from families. After giving so much to the family, you repay them with evil. It is not good. Ajan is against it. Umunna will not be happy with anybody that messes with her earthly representation on earth. This is me, Dibịa Nwangwu Uchendu, signing out. I want you to think critically, and I know this message is for somebody. Don't do anything that will thwart your existence in life, your livelihood, or that will bring problem to your family, to your lineage. Be in good terms with your mother, your sisters, whether senior or junior. Love them, cherish them, support them, physically, spiritually, academically, financially. In every ramification, show them love, because you are sowing into the future. And whatsoever good that you sow, you must surely reap it. That is my declaration for any man who chooses to respect women in this life. Thank you.